Well, the man who's accused of setting a fire at a Schenectady home, killing 3 children and their father last year, has now walked out a free man. The U.S. attorney has dismissed charges against Robert Butler, saying that the case involves unusual and complex facts which require further investigation. So for now, Robert Butler, again, out of jail. Our Jennifer Lukey has been covering this fire since it happened, and she has more now tonight on what led to this surprise release. Jen?
Well, Dory, you can imagine that the family and friends of the man and children who died in this fire are furious. Robert Butler walked out of jail on Friday with no restrictions on where he can go and what he can do.
This fire along Hulett Street killed Layah Terry and 3 children. A 4th child survived but has lifelong injuries. It was set on purpose by someone who threw gasoline on the stairs leading to the upper apartment and lit a match. Investigators initially said that someone was Robert Butler, a former boyfriend of the children's mother. Butler was arrested, charged with homicide, and his case was turned over to the feds to be considered for the death penalty. At the time, the family of Layah Terry found some solace in that fact.
Penalties are a lot more severe with him. He can't get away. He won't have no 25 years and be eligible for parole ever.
He should never be free to do this to another family.
No, he shouldn't.
The children were laying peacefully in their beds. How dare him?
And their last moments must have been horrific. I mean, we can't even fathom what those children were going through. Trying to get out of the blaze, and weren't able to.
But now the U.S. Attorney's Office has dismissed the charges against Butler without prejudice, meaning it can still charge him again after further investigation.
When is the last time that we ever saw a murder defendant released from jail because the prosecutor says we don't have proof at this time to charge him or even to keep him in jail? So that's unusual.
At issue seems to be conflicting statements from 3 witnesses who were with Butler the night of the fire.
If there are several witnesses who saw him set gasoline on fire, who saw him set this fire, that means that perhaps individuals are not telling the truth. There's something very wrong when you have all these sworn witnesses saying he committed the crime, and then you say, wait a minute, we're not sure, we're going to let him released.
A detective who interviewed Butler also claimed to have smelled gas on him, but a forensic exam showed no signs of it.
Now, at this point, it appears that investigators don't have a strong enough case against anyone, but the U.S. Attorney's Office tells me it is continuing to investigate. There is talk of a surveillance camera on a pole near the home that may shed some additional light on the situation. In the meantime, friends and family members of the victims are planning a vigil for Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the address where the home used to stand along Hulett Street. Live in studio tonight, Jennifer Lukey, CBS 6 News.